starters joining us freshmen. And we'll take a look at all these players as the game goes on tonight. We have the starting lineups coming up in a little bit as well. For Oak Hill, Chuck Collins' team, 3-15 last year. They didn't make the tournament, but they did show vast improvements all season long. And from 2024, where they finished 1-17. So Coach Collins and the Raiders, this team is moving in the right direction. A big test for both of these two teams here tonight in Farmingdale. We're about to have the starting lineups right here in just a moment as the teams are heading over to their respective benches. And once we're set for that, we'll introduce the starters. I think I have the national anthem as well. I don't know if Kyle Bishop, our PA announcer tonight, is going to sing the national anthem. Do that. So maybe just the announcers here tonight, and we'll turn it over to him in just a moment.
Welcome to Halldale High School for tonight's MVC opener between the visiting Oak Hill Raiders and your own Halldale Bulldogs. The member schools of the Mountain Valley Conference, along with the athletes and coaches of the teams playing tonight, respectfully ask everyone in attendance to keep in perspective the real meaning of high school interscholastic competition and demonstrate respectful behavior and sportsmanship throughout the entire game. Announcing the non-starters for Oak Hill, who is coached by Chuck Collins and assisted by Veronica Dumas. Number 1, Scarlett Mooney. Oh, sorry, my bad. Number 2, Skylar Badjon. Number 5, Carolyn Reedy. Number 11, Madeline Sikora. Number 13, Addie New. Number 15, Haley Harris. Number 20, Mackenzie Wardwell. Number 21, Cadence Lurch. Number 4, Addie Druin. Number 13, Addie New. And number 24, Abby Babbridge. And now for the non-starters for Halldale, who is coached by Shane Abbott and assisted by Kristen Garnett. Number 1, Shay O'Connor. Number 2, Zil Patel. Number 4, Abby Hall. Number 21, Madeline Coro. For Halldale, a sophomore, number 3, Genevieve Ciccarelli. For Oak Hill, a sophomore, number 3, Brenna McElhaney. For Halldale, a freshman, number 5, Cassidy Benson. For Oak Hill, a sophomore, number 10, Shelby Elwell. For Halldale, a guard, a freshman, number 22, Annika Terrell. For Oak Hill, a freshman, number 23, Jillian Smith. For Halldale, a sophomore, number 12, Gabby Russell. For Oak Hill, a freshman, number 33, Grace Lau. And for Halldale, a senior, number 31, Sierra Gibbons. Athletic training services are provided by Jill Haskell. Officials tonight are Mr. Martin and Mr. Lamar. National anthem.
It's no anthem tonight. You hear the starters for the teams: Ciccarelli, Benson, Russell, Terrell, and Gibbons for Halldale. They will start 2 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and 1 senior. Young lineup, but Oak Hill even younger. Mooney, McElhaney, Elwell, Smith, and Lau all playing tonight in the starting lineup. That would be 4 freshmen and 1 sophomore. So 2 very young teams looking to build over the course of the season. Kind of a good matchup for each to start this year.
Yeah, and that's what we're thinking. Yeah, sorry, Rob. That's what we're thinking of when we scheduled this game, and to be a good matchup. And these are good rivals and good fan bases as well. We have a lot of fans out at Oak Hill, and they really enjoy any time we get a chance to do the game. So we had a little audio issue there as we started, but we got that fixed, and we're ready for league action. First game of the winter season for us here on Munzing Media. We thank all of you for your wonderful support over the course of our fall season. We did a bunch of games. I was afraid to count them because I'm just getting rested, Rob.
Yeah.
I thought if I'd counted them up between the college games and the high school games, I'd get tired again.
Bit of a short turnaround from football season to basketball season, isn't there?
Yeah, surely is.
Halldale in the whites, Oak Hill in the blues and reds. Jump it once again.
We'll start with a do-over.
Jillian Smith. Gabby Russell. Russell knocks that back. McElhinney picks it up for Oak Hill. The Raiders start with the basketball. Grace Lau. McElhinney wants the three. A little bit off. And the rebound fought for.
Probably heard
Traveling violation called, yeah.
Yeah.
Heavy collision for Jillian Smith, who went down. The freshman playing in her first varsity game. Oak Hill showing some press here out of the gate. And it's stolen. Great speed, and Jillian Smith takes it to the lane. She'll go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, I saw it online. Dan Burden had posted the number of games that the local officials are doing here in the next week. It was like 143 games scheduled for between high school. We certainly thank all the officials. And, if you like to blow the whistle from the stands, they have courses you can take and get paid.
1 out of 2 for Jillian Smith. The rebound and the putback is good. McElhinney with the two. 3-0 lead, a steal, and 2 more points. That time it's Scarlett Mooney. So that press is giving the Bulldogs fits early. Up over the top, it's picked off by Grace Lau. Into the corner from Mooney, wanting the three, a little too strong. And the rebound to Gibbons. Gibbons looking up floor, trying to catch the Raiders in transition. Ciccarelli. Benson. Over to Gibbons again outside. Gibbons wants the three. The lefty fires and hits. Big three for Sierra Gibbons.
Yeah, Sarah's going to have to do a lot of the offensive legwork here for the Bulldogs early on, and until this young team grows into themselves, and she's certainly capable of doing that. And you just saw it.
And the three on the way. McElhinney a little short, but the rebound put back won't go for Jillian Smith. Back down floor. Annika Terrell ahead of the defense, and she'll go to the line. And a chance to tie the game for the Halldale freshman.
Well, take a look at that three here that we got out of Gibbons here. You're going to see her. She got the call from the bench. Shoot it. She was smart enough to step back and make it a three. Drains it.
So Terrell at the line. She'll get one more.
Crowd continues to roll in here at Penny Gymnasium. I made the mistake of saying Penny Memorial Gymnasium back a couple of years ago, Rob. I've never got so much hate mail.
This will stay with the Bulldogs. The rebound out of bounds off Oak Hill. Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah, I heard from everybody. I was thinking I'd do so much on a garden and John Bagoli Memorial Gymnasium. It just came out.
Traveling call against Cassidy Benson, and that'll turn things over to the Raiders. Minute and a half, minus a second gone in this contest as we're underway in the 2025-2026 high school basketball season.
Yeah, let you know our clock is tied right in here. As Jim pushes the buttons to our right, everything comes up on your screen, so it's official.
Elwell for three. That's off the iron. The rebound, skying for that. Gabby Russell to jump ball. And Halldale has the arrow.
Halldale boys are in here practicing before this game. They're looking good. Veteran coach Chris Renslow will be picking up a fair number of their games, as well as WHOU. Going to be a lot of Bulldog action for you this winter.
Quite a bit. Mooney with a steal. Outside, Smith, three, no. And the rebound, Sierra Gibbons. Gibbons has company. Nice move through her legs to escape Shelby Elwell. Shea O'Connor in the contest, the senior, trying to drive to the hole. That's intercepted again. Smith blazing down floor, lost the handle. Had the presence of mind, though, to not panic, and she wins the possession, keeps the possession, I should say, for the Raiders. Smith inbounding for Oak Hill. Lau for three, too strong. And the rebound grab by O'Connor. Sierra Gibbons will handle the basketball once again. Gibbons picked up. Terrell. And she stepped on the sideline. That'll turn it over to Oak Hill.
Well, one of the things that the Bulldogs want to make sure they do is break that pressure. They've been going to Gibbons to break it, and she's been doing a good job. And the thing that helps Oak Hill, they hit a couple of baskets. They really jump right into that full court pressure. They've been a little cold since.
Here's a shot from Lau. That's off the iron. Oak Hill not shy about those outside shots. And a great play crashing the boards from Scarlett Mooney to make it a 4-point lead for Oak Hill. Ciccarelli had her pocket picked. This will stay with Halldale. McElhaney made the steal but couldn't catch up to it.
Yeah, you can see how much more effective that press is off the make.
Ciccarelli to inbounds for the Bulldogs. Sophomore number 3. Russell, baseline. Underneath, went up strong, had it blocked by Lau. And then the foul and the rebound. With the second on Halldale and the first on Gabby Russell.
A couple of Gardner grads on the officiating crew here. Robbie Lamar, you just saw Ernie also. He's a Gardner High School graduate, Ernie Martin. Two good athletes at Gardner High School.
Elwell for 3, count it! A 7-point lead. There's a carry called. The defense from Mooney caused the turnover.
Here's that 3 here, going to see it just outside the arc. Launched up, as you said, not afraid to put them up.
They like the long-range bomb. Mooney will try it again, not that time. And the rebound swatted off the back wall by Elwell. Now a chance to lock on that press for the Raiders. Terrell. In between 4 blue jerseys. Got rid of it. Gibbons. Trying to penetrate, watching Scarlett Mooney. Gibbons had it knocked away, got it back. Nice pass to O'Connor. And O'Connor shot off the iron. Elwell with a rebound. She'll bring it back down floor for the Raiders. Smith, too strong. Rebound, gagged down right out of the air from Shea O'Connor. O'Connor's been effective since coming in off the bench. Pass underneath. Mooney off the glass for 2. Pressure again getting to Halldale. They've turned it over. Scarlett Mooney now with 6 points, both from downtown. Inbound pass, stolen and then stolen back. Good defense by Russell as she blocked McElhaney's attempt. Through Terrell's hands. Smith with it now. McElhaney. Worked outside to Grace Lau. A traveling call. Shelby Elwell shuffled her feet a little bit. I'll bring Maddie Coro into the game now for the Bulldogs. Coro in. Ciccarelli will have a seat in the bench for the time being. Gibbons. Gibbons, really good defense by Smith. Gibbons just stops, pops, and hits. Big shot by Sierra Gibbons. Gibbons now with 5. That's close from McElhaney. The rebound, Gabby Russell. Maddie Coro, 2-on-1 developing. Coro took it strong and drew the foul on Grace Lau. And that's the first on Lau. Maddie Coro at the line shooting 2. She'll get one more. Kenzie Wardwell in now.
Saw the Halldale Boosters Club, Rob, having a bottle drive this weekend, so find that information on social media, and if you get bottles, they'll come pick them up.
Either one falls for Coro. McElhaney outside. Swung around to Jillian Smith. They try to put it inside. Here's the kick out and the shot from Mooney. No, close. Rebound Gibbons. Abby Hall in the game now as a foul called against the Raiders. Call came in for for Gabby Russell just a bit ago. Terrell with a basketball. O'Connor comes out, was doubled. Terrell split the defense, but she walked. Sub checking in for Halldale. Cassidy Benson back in. She'll take Coro's spot.
We'll let fans know these will be 5:30 games for any of the girls' games that we do from Halldale this year.
Halldale with just one team this season, no JV for the Bulldogs. McElhaney baseline, nice pass. There's a three on the way. Rebounds. And aggressive defense, great position by McElhaney, and she'll go to the line.
Yeah, Bulldogs have been getting after it on the offensive boards. The Raiders, I'm sorry, been getting after it. Bulldogs got to get those checkouts down.
Foul's the first on Shea O'Connor. McElhaney will get one more. Oh, rattled in and out. Rebounds, snatched by O'Connor, but it's stolen. Great, quick hands by Smith. That rolled, picked up off the floor. Shea O'Connor. Abby Hall defers to Sierra Gibbons. Gibbons, long three on the way. It's good.
Boy, second three of the game for Sierra. Ringing them up. That was a long dedication right there.
Definitely an NCAA range three. Giving Oak Hill a little taste of their own medicine. It was the Raiders bombing away earlier in the quarter from downtown. Elwell driving on Gibbons. Good pickup by O'Connor. And the rebound to Sierra Gibbons. Gibbons. Pass that off to Russell. And work down low to O'Connor. A little too long, telegraphed the pass. Was by number 23, Jillian Smith. McElhaney shuffled her feet a bit. She traveled. And a 30-second timeout called here by Oak Hill. That's their first.
Well, take a look at the second of Gibbons' threes. This is a long-range one. Going to see it right here as it comes out. They didn't come out on the closeout, and Sarah said, I'll take that. All net, as you said, Rob, NCAA range right there. See the coaching staff with the kids down here to our left. Very tight quarters here at Penny. We love it. We get good pictures out of here. Really, we're right on top of the action.
Usually hear what the coaches are talking about, too. We mic'd up Coach Tillman at Gardner when he was here a couple of years back.
Yeah, that was fun.
That was fun. You don't have to do that too much. Remember, he said he had to be careful on the mic.
Well, we mic'd up the Central Maine coaches last night, both of them, for the big game against SM, and it's something they like to do it because it's a huge tool for the fans at home to be able to hear what the strategy is and all that. We went in the huddle a lot last night. It was a strange game, Rob, down at CM last night. As most folks know, we cover everything down at CM. The women in their big game against rival SM were down 14-7 at the end of the first quarter. And at the end of the game, they had scored 94 points.
Right. Had to kind of find their stride early on.
They scored 35 in the second. Yeah, we had Coach mic'd up last night. It was really good to hear what they say. They are so positive. And most coaches are. They just coach ahead. That's what you have to do, coach ahead. You're not going to fix a referee call or anything else. Just look ahead, and these coaches are great. And it's good to listen for kids to go back and listen to.
Annika Terrell call for the player control foul. She's checked back in. That's her first. That'll get Shea O'Connor back in. She'll take Gabby Russell's spot.
I want to thank Kennebec Savings Bank. They're our pregame and halftime postgame sponsor here. And also Caps's Pizza. They'll have our player of the game, as they have.
Let's pass outside. Near side, Reedy. And she traveled. Just a little bit of that foot action, and she got the shot away, but turnover back to Halldale.
Yeah, we're seeing a little first gameness in both teams, Rob.
To be expected.
Yeah, and it's a pretty competitive game right here, 12-8.
Bulldogs work the ball well. Cassidy Benson trying to go to O'Connor. It's knocked away by the Raiders. Halldale will keep this.
Yeah, Raiders got hustle, get back. But that was a pretty good breakout that time off the press action.
Ciccarelli inbounding for Halldale. Gibbons has all 8 points for the Bulldogs. And almost made that 10, not quite. Wardwell with the rebound for Oak Hill, 43 seconds remaining in the first quarter. McElhaney with an extra step. Now we'll give it back to Halldale, down 4.
Well, we know that Gibbons is going to be called upon to be one of the leads because I don't think any of the kids are minding this. I mean, they know where the bread's going to be buttered here, particularly in the early going of the season.
That's off Cassidy Benson's hands, the pressure. Once again causing the turnover for the Raiders. Caroline Reedy is going to inbound, the sophomore for Oak Hill. Elwell with a return from Smith. Elwell drives. Went baseline. She had Reedy with the pass out of her reach. Gibbons. Try to double her in the backcourt. Actually had 3 players back there. Terrell has to watch out. She had company from behind. It was stolen by Elwell. Smith. Reedy back to Smith for 3, offline. Terrell grabs the rebounds. Terrell got fouls. McElhaney probably, let's see if 3 fingers come up here. It was. That's her first. Each team now with 4 fouls here in the first quarter. That probably won't matter. 6.8 seconds to go, but maybe. That's turned over, last touch by Gibbons, so a chance of 3.3 seconds to go to add on to their 4-point lead.
3 seconds.
Reedy inbounding. Elwell. They want Smith for the last shot. And it's no good. That's the way the first quarter ends. It's a close game here in Farmingdale. The visiting Raiders with a 12-8 lead over Halldale after 1 on Munzing Media.
At River Redemption, we're open and ready for your business. Stop by River Redemption and check out our easy in-and-out bottle counter. We're all about making things quick and simple for you. Large loads are accepted, so please consider us for your school, group, or organization bottle drive. We can't wait to see you all down on the river. River Redemption, 261 Water Street, Randolph, right across from IGA. Come support your local spot. We're excited to serve our community. Large pickups are available, so give us a call. We're open Monday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30 to 4, Saturday, 7:30 to 3, and Sunday, 7:30 to 2. Well, perfect time for me to mention is the bottle drive that's coming up. Joey Gilbert let me know the bottle drives for the boys basketball team. And I would encourage them to use River Redemption for their returns, our newest sponsor. I want to thank Walter and family, starting that business right across from IGA. I went in there the other day, Rob, and took a bunch of bottles in there, and I was out of there in about, seemed like 30 seconds.
Good.
I mean, that automatic bottle counter, oh my gosh, we just flew through.
Second quarter getting set to go. 20 points combined between the two teams. 18 coming on 3-pointers. Just 1 regular 2-point field goal in this contest.
Isn't that funny? Yeah. Geez.
6 points for Scarlett Mooney for Oak Hill. She leads the Raiders. Sierra Gibbons with all 8 points for Halldale after 1. Back outside by Oak Hill, starting in possession here in the second quarter. Shelby Elwell. That caught the backboard. 2 Halldale players fought for that for a moment. Gibbons escaping. Ciccarelli to Shea O'Connor. Terrell lost the handle and right into Elwell's hands.
Yeah, those Halldale kids got to watch somebody coming in the back all the time on that press breaker.
Player control foul called against Mackenzie Wardwell. That's her first. Well, again, this has been the trouble for Halldale, is trying to break this press. Gibbons. Benson back to Gibbons. Actually, it's Ciccarelli. Scarlett Mooney with it here. Mooney after the steal. Wardwell, 14-footer, yes! It sat there for a bit. Kenzie Wardwell's got her first 2 points.
Yeah, had to delay your call on that one, Rob.
Wardwell with a steal. Gonna set up Shelby Elwell, the left-handed layup for 2. And that's an 8-point lead. It's the largest of the game for the visiting Raiders. That one off Elwell's foot, so the Bulldogs keep this. And a timeout called by Halldale. It's a 30. So we'll keep it here.
I think we got one of the baskets on the replay here. You're going to see it. Got to fix that little splash screen.
Yes,
that's the one that hung and hung and hung and finally rolled down through.
Mackenzie Wardwell with her first bucket. Balanced scoring here from the Raiders. 6 for Mooney, 5 for Shelby Elwell. Brenna McElhaney, Mackenzie Wardwell with 2 each, and Jillian Smith, 1 from the line. So 5 players in the scoring book for the Raiders.
Sorry, Rob. More basketball action tomorrow night from Gardner. Doubleheader, which I love. The Belfast Lions will be in. There'll be a 5 o'clock girls game and 6:30 boys game. Doubleheader action coming from Gardner. Andy Munzing will be on the call along with Gary Verhill. Chris will be over there producing, and I'll be down at CM.
Gibbons has a step. Also has Benson. And getting back quickly to knock that away. Reedy, and she deflected that off Benson, so it's Oak Hill basketball. Halldale attacking quickly. 3 on the way. Lau, close but no. This will be Halldale possession.
Halldale doing a little better job on the checkout off the offensive glass where Oak Hill was making some hay there in the first quarter. They're doing a better job on those long rebounds coming out, so that's a good adjustment.
Laws with it here. That's Benson. Knocked backwards. Nice pass. Good dish. Won't matter. Offensive foul called. Drawn perfectly by Gabby Russell.
Yeah, Gabby stepped right in there smartly. They're going to see it. It looked like it was going to be a beautiful pass. Gabby's going to get in there. We'll give you a good look right here. See her set up? That's perfect technique right there.
Foul is the first, and Shelby Elwell. Russell. O'Connor.
Uh-oh.
That's a backcourt violation. Timing was just a little off. Right idea, but Sierra Gibbons hadn't quite gotten to the center stripe.
You know, the good thing about that is they broke the press perfect. They came up there to the center, and then the weak side cut, but unfortunately into the backcourt it went.
3 on the way, caught the iron. That was Caroline Reedy. Russell's got the rebounds. Oak Hill right there immediately defensively to trap the Bulldogs, and that time Ciccarelli get caught up between which way she was passing, called for the violation. Maddie Coro back in the game now for the Bulldogs. Brenna McElhaney checking back in for Oak Hill. Grace Lau. McElhaney trying to work down low, pass it right into CeCe Gibbons' hands, and she went up for it. Sierra Gibbons, the lefty, no. Rebound fought for on the floor. It's a jump ball. And the arrow is in Halldale's favor. Gibbons inbounding for Halldale. Gabby Russell outside. Gibbons. That won't go. Good position from Mackenzie Wardwell on that rebound. Raiders try to penetrate. Mooney back outside. Scratch that was McElhaney, excuse me. Lau for 3. Ooh, got it.
Pretty shot.
Grace Lau, 3 more. That's an 11-point lead for Oak Hill. Gibbons. Coro crossing the center stripe. Has company there. Went down. Stolen. It was Wardwell with the assist from McElhaney. And here comes Brenna McElhaney. All the way in. And a blocking foul called against Cassidy Benson. That'll be her first.
Oh, here's the 3 by Lau. Watch it. Going to swing it around. No closeout at all, so she'll take it from the center court. A couple of steps back of the three-point line right in the middle of the court and banged it home. They are not afraid to put up those threes, Rob.
No, they're not. First one won't go for Brenna McElhaney. She gets one more as Abby Hall back in for Halldale. Cassidy Benson will head out. Also in Ciccarelli. And she'll replace Shea O'Connor. McElhaney's second shot is good. The lead a dozen now as Jillian Smith back in. Kenzie Wardwell some productive minutes for the Raiders. She'll head over to Chuck Collins' bench. Gibbons back to Russell. Good work by Halldale this time. Abby Hall just couldn't quite put the brakes on. Raiders with it again. Bulldogs have to come out and challenge a little more now. They know how dangerous they are from three-point land, and that time the challenge causes the errant pass.
Yeah, deny ball right there. Get on 31, deny. Brad, get on her, get on her, get on 4, deny.
Loose in the paints. Good hustle by Mooney. Now she's tied up with Gibbons. Annika Terrell's going to return to the game for Halldale. Long inbound from the Raiders. Grace Lau. Got it! Couple of threes here in the second quarter for Grace Lau, and they've stretched the lead to 15. Gibbons got fouls. Fouls the first on Madeline Sikora. Gibbons on the inbound, has a little daylight underneath. They defended her well. With a foul called. A little bit late coming over for the Raiders. Look at the foul here. And it is on Elwell. Thought it was. Wanted to wait to get the official announcement. That's 2 on Shelby Elwell. Loose on the floor, jump ball. This time the arrow's going Oak Hill's way. Up, take that back. It's Halldale's. Possession I missed.
That's your first game, though.
Cadence Lurch in for Caroline Reedy. 4 fouls now on Oak Hill, and keep an eye on that for the second quarter. Chicarelli outside, Gibbons. Triple team, fires over it, no. Here's a rebound for Sikora. Elwell handling the basketball now for Oak Hill. McElhaney off the iron. Elwell followed the shot well. He'll start over. Lau. That'll be offensive. Gabby Russell is just fearless defending. Will take that contact and get the ball back for the Bulldogs.
I don't have a replay on that one, but reference our first replay. About the same thing, about the same spot on the court.
Kenzie Wardwell back in. Grace Lau now with 2 fouls. She'll have a seat. 2 players in the game with, actually just 1 player in the game with 2 fouls. Lau is the first one. Chicarelli's in trouble. Got away. Bulldogs have to hurry though, and they get it past the timeline. Shea O'Connor. Terrell traveled. These are the things in the early season you kind of work on, and you expect to see those in the first game of the season. Same thing we say in football season as well. Rob Munzing, when you talk about timing and different aspects of the game, you got to kind of polish up.
You've got to, you practice against yourself all the time, and you know everybody, and so you kind of know what they're going to do, but you get against an opponent completely different.
Gibbons to O'Connor, back to Sierra Gibbons again. She has all 8 Halldale points, all in the first quarter. Gibbons, tough shot, but she drew the foul. She'll go to the line. Halldale's in the bonus, not that it'll matter here. It's a shooting foul. Fouls on McElhaney, that's her second. Gibbons shooting 2. She'll get one more. Caroline Reedy back in for Oak Hill. Cassidy Benson returning for Halldale. 2 number 5s back in action. Gibbons hits the second. Oak Hill does not waste any time bringing it back up the courts. Sikora outside. That was stolen by Ciccarelli. Gibbons tried to force that inside. Picked off by Smith. Here's Jillian Smith. Ciccarelli catching up. And that will send Smith to the line.
Yeah, not a lot of room down there on the baseline at either end, and well padded, thankfully. Well, we've seen some tumbles into that over the years.
First foul on Genevieve Ciccarelli, second on the Bulldogs here in the second quarter. Jillian Smith's at the line, shooting 2. She'll get one more. 2 points now in the contest for Jillian Smith, both at the line. Gibbons. O'Connor. Oh, almost saved that. She was in trouble there on the baseline. And she called it for a travel, wasn't quite out of bounds. That was all trying to save the pass. It almost connected perfectly, but not quite. That's knocked into the crowd. Oak Hill will keep this. 2:53 remaining in the first half. You see the score, the Raiders up 15 on Halldale. Reedy. Shelby Elwell. Sikora, long 2, no good. Gibbons running down the rebound for Halldale. One-handed pass to Gabby Russell, 3-on-2 if they hurry. O'Connor underneath. Gibbons outside. Thought about penetrating. Ciccarelli tried to set the screen. There's Benson for 3. The long shot off the backboard, no good. Rebound to Wardwell. Back comes Jillian Smith. Smith, the freshman, had it rejected. Took on Sierra Gibbons, and the Halldale senior, age 1 out. Gibbons, step, shoots, no. There's a rebound. Gabby Russell won't go. Wardwell has another rebound for Oak Hill. A foul stops play. That'll be on Russell.
I just want to let fans know we're tied in the scoring system, so we can't change it. It says first, but this is the second quarter. First game for everybody.
It is.
So it is second quarter.
Gabby Russell's foul is her second. Bulldogs in the zone. Reedy. There's Lau for 3. Good position for the rebound for Shea O'Connor.
Well, that's a good shot for Lau. She's got 2 of those.
Oh, yeah.
Just about right there.
Might as well take that shot
Yep.
against the zone. Benson. O'Connor tried to set the screen, and Benson took an extra step. A little bit of a hop by the rookie. That turns that back over to Oak Hill. Grace Lau. The 3 on the way for the Raiders. It rolled out. Close but no for Shelby Elwell. Lau being helped up. Gibbons and Elwell both there. It was last touched by the Raiders, so it's Halldale basketball. Hall's in a jam, had it stolen by Lau. Elwell, baseline. Count it. Shelby Elwell taking it strong to the hole. She'll get an and 1 situation.
Yeah, right here. Good strong take off the steal. Going to see it right here. A little room around the baseline, not a lot, but she found it, took the contact, finished the play.
So Elwell looking for 8th point. Not that time. Rebound in Cotero. And again, Wardwell with a steal, and she'll cash that in for 2. And all Oak Hill in the second quarter after a very close first. Their defense, the pressure you're seeing right now is giving Halldale fits. This will be a jump ball. And the arrow for Oak Hill. Maddie Coro re-entering for the Bulldogs. Annika Terrell will get a breather.
Our next Halldale game will be on the 13th. It'll be boys basketball versus Wells. That's a 3:30 start.
Inbound pass trapped underneath. That's Halldale basketball with the arrow. Kind of nice seeing some of the new opponents that the teams are playing this year with the shuffling of classification. Saw Wells in field hockey earlier this season. Now basketball. Maddie Coro weaving through defenders. Shea O'Connor underneath. And trying to find Benson. It's knocked away. That was Reedy who got there. Halldale keeps the basketball, under a minute to go in the half. A violation on the Bulldogs, stepping onto the court, across the line. Elwell for Oak Hill. Raiders moving the ball quickly. Elwell underneath, ran into Gibbons. Elwell, though, hustles, lost it. Benson now for the Bulldogs. And a little too eager that time. It's traveling violation, turns it back over to Oak Hill. Shelby Elwell. Kenzie Wardwell got through defenders, followed her shot and scores on the rebound. Oak Hill outscoring Halldale 18-1 in the second quarter. Wardwell outside. Reedy for three, no good. And the rebound, Shea O'Connor. Good fight for it underneath. Coro with it now. Wardwell almost picked that off. Gibbons. Cassidy Benson. Benson takes it strong, had it blocked by Lau. Grace Lau is a presence in the paint for the Oak Hill Raiders. Reedy. Acrobatic shot won't go at the buzzer, and that'll do it for the first half. A close first quarter, a one-sided second quarter. Oak Hill outscoring Halldale 18-1 in the second. They lead 30-9 here at halftime in Farmingdale on Munzing Media.
For years, you've worked hard, saved wisely, and dreamed of this moment. Retirement is one of life's biggest decisions. You don't have to navigate it alone. With Gosline Retirement Planning by your side, you can retire with confidence. We're a team of fiduciaries who specialize in the transition from work life to retirement life, and we're here to help. We at GRP are committed to building a plan that lets you live and give better than you thought possible.
When you need top quality aggregate, you need McGee Construction. From gravel, sand, and crushed stone to specialty materials, McGee Construction has supplied Maine's contractors and homeowners for over 35 years. No project is too big or too small. Whether you're building a driveway, a home, a highway, we've got the materials you need delivered on time every time. For reliable service, expert advice, and high-quality aggregate, trust McGee Construction. Built on trust, driven by quality.
Are you stuck with an annuity that's not meeting your needs? Maybe the returns are lower than you expected, or the terms no longer fit your financial goals. Upgrading your annuity could be the solution you've been looking for. With better rates, more flexible options, and the potential to increase your income, upgrading can help you make the most of your investment. We are here to guide you through the process, making it easy and ensuring your financial future is based on your specific goals. Call us to explore your options today.
At Fowler's Roofing, our staff and crews are very reliable and professional. We've been servicing New England for over a decade. When we approach a job from the free estimate to the finished product, the #1 goal is establishing trust with the homeowner and to provide them with 100% satisfaction. We specialize with shingle roofing, framing, siding, earthwork, metal roofing, metal buildings, and so much more. We are proud members of the Better Business Bureau, the Kennebec Valley Chamber of Commerce, and the Mid-Maine Chamber of Commerce. We are fully certified, thoroughly insured, and we offer a 24-hour emergency service serving the state of Maine, as well as a 5-year warranty on labor. As a business in the Kennebec County area, we are very proud to be a continuing sponsor for local schools and sports teams. building a better community with Fowlers.
The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation is proud to support Munson Media's production of live streaming high school sports. We recognize the hard work and dedication of Maine's high school student athletes, and we applaud Munson Media's pioneering live streaming efforts. The Hutchinson Family Sports Foundation.
Since 1892. And it changes the game, 35-26. This has been a wacko affair.
Why waste valuable time and gasoline traveling around when you can enjoy one-stop shopping at Goggins IGA in Randolph? Goggins is locally owned by people you know and trust at the heart of our community. Goggins offers the convenience of one-stop shopping, in-store banking, a large selection of liquors and wines, and a full-service pharmacy. At Goggins IGA, you're in, you're out, you're home. Elliott Office Products is a family-owned business that has been around since 1985. Grampy Charlie started the business as a service technician, and it has evolved into a full-servicing printing company. From simple copies to full logo design, we offer it all under one roof. Located in Farmingdale, Maine, we are at the heart of many different communities. We love assisting new and existing customers with any of their printing needs. Stop by, call, email, or send us a message on Facebook. We would love to help.
We are Bulldog Strong. We are a local organization committed to kids, committed to our community, dedicated to teaching the next generation how to give their time and talents to make a difference, and supporting those affected by cancer. Bulldog Strong Basketball was established in 2013 when my own mother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and I saw firsthand her struggles, doubts, fears, and her amazing fight to live. Cancer does not discriminate, and so many of us have been directly affected by the disease. Our basketball family has grown over the past 8 years, and we continue in our mission to provide opportunities like our summer camp, All-Star Showcase, and our 3-day invitational to raise money for those in need. Through competition on the court, we learned so much about how sports can shape our lives in a positive way. We are passionate in what we do. We are proud of our Bulldog Strong family. We are incredibly thankful for the support we have received. Kids, community, and caring for one another is who we are. Remember, no one fights alone.
At Central Maine Community College, your future is our priority.
I'm going to be a preschool teacher,
an HVAC technician,
pediatric nurse.
Whether your college journey is starting here,
I'm going to be an architect,
physical therapist,
I'm going to be a lawyer,
or we're a stop along the way,
I'm going to be a doctor,
a machinist.
Honestly, not 100% sure yet.
With over 40 programs,
I'm going to be a graphic designer,
an athletic trainer.
There is something for everyone.
CMCC.
Your future starts here.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Capsa's Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Jeff Harder here, partner of CBU Advantage. Listen, Medicare can be overwhelming, but it doesn't have to be. Whether you're new to Medicare or exploring your options during open enrollment, our team at CBU Advantage is here to help make it simple. We'll help you compare plans, understand your benefits, and find the coverage that fits your needs and your budget. Don't let the confusion or stress hold you back. We're going to simplify the entire process for you. We're just a phone call away. Call us today or click the link below to book an appointment with a licensed agent to discuss your options. Talk to you all soon.
I want to thank all our sponsors. You just saw CBU Benefits. Ray Valley, a graduate of Halldale High School. Ray said he came back for a visit one time several years later, and somebody said, well, they're having that in the library. And Ray said, library? I never went to the library. And I said, yeah.
Do you know what it was?
Ray tells that story, yeah. Ray is one of the great storytellers of all time. But, boy, haven't they done a tremendous job here and all the things that they do to contribute, us included, and many other things with their big summer event that they have. for the Travis Rory Foundation, and really great. Another great group is the McAllister Real Estate folks, too. We're going to get out and been back and forth with Katie McAllister. We're going to make arrangements probably next week. I get a little time. We're going to go shoot their ad. This week we did the River Redemption ad.
Yep.
Next week we'll get McAllister Real Estate, but they're tremendous folks right downtown Hollowell, and they're your folks that you have any questions on home ownership, a buyer or seller. Katie and Kim will have all the answers for you there at McAllister Real Estate. Well, Rob, good first quarter, competitive. Second, a little bit of struggle.
Yeah, it was 18-1 in the second quarter. Oak Hill running away with it there. Was 12-8 after one quarter. Here's the numbers individually. Oak Hill's spread the points around quite a bit tonight. I think it's a big reason why they have the 21-point lead. Shelby Elwell leading the way with 7 points. She's got 1 3-pointer. Scarlett Mooney with 6 points. Mackenzie Wardwell was 6 points off the bench. Grace Lau, has 6 points, both on 3-pointers. Berta McElhaney with 3 points. 1 field goal, 1 from the line, and Jillian Smith, 2 from the line. She has a couple of points. Free throws, 3 for 9 for Oak Hill, shooting 33%. Take a look at the other side of the ledger now and check out the Halldale Bulldogs numbers. And they look this way. It's actually easy to kind of spot because all the points, all 9, have come from Sierra Gibbons. She's got 2 3-pointers, 1 bucket, 1 free throw. That is the scoring for the Halldale Bulldogs. They are 1 for 6 from the charity stripe so far here tonight. And trail by 21.
Well, as you see, the next game on Munsing Media, not long. 24 hours from now, we'll be on the air, probably just finishing up the women's game, so we will be able to bring you doubleheader action tomorrow from Gardner High School. We're jumping right into the mix here, doubleheader tomorrow. I really like those doubleheaders, and I like the way the schools in Class C are doing this. The boys will play tomorrow night over at Oak Hill, so fans of both teams can get here for the girls' game, go over to Oak Hill tomorrow night for the boys' game, and they'll be set to go there tomorrow night. So that's a really good way to do that. 6:30 start, I'm assuming, as they'll have a JV game tomorrow night over at Oak Hill. And as I said, saw Halldale boys. Several Halldale graduates. Rob, I know you're very close to the graduates here, as you're a full-time staff member here and out playing college basketball, and good to see that.
Yeah, a couple of college basketball players for Halldale. Hayden Medors in her sophomore year playing for St. Joseph's College down in Standish, and didn't get a ton of minutes as a rookie, which is kind of sort of be expected when you enter college basketball, but she paid her dues, worked hard on the offseason, and now getting plenty of playing time for the Bulldogs. And KJ Greenhall, she had a great rookie season up at St. Lawrence University up north in Canton, New York. She's on the shelf with an injury, but working through that, hoping to be back later on in the season too. So it's always great to see players when they move on to the next level. And, of course, we've seen that at Gardner High School as well, somewhat high profile.
Yeah. Well, you know, Lizzie Gruber, obviously, at the University of Maine, but McKenna Johnson back playing. She's playing at SM, and she was the player of the week last week. She had a great game against UMaine Farmington. So I saw McKenna last night down at Central Maine. She had a good game against the Mustangs. Mustangs way too strong for everybody in that league so far. But McKenna back playing basketball, loving it, and fantastic for the area kids that go off to play.
Oak Hill and the Blues with possession out of the gate here in the third quarter. The shot by Scarlett Mooney wouldn't fall. Now the Bulldogs, Ciccarelli up front. Cassidy Benson. Terrell trying to drive the lane. Benson down on the post. That's Gabby Russell trying to work on Wardwell. Close but no. Gibbons behind the arc. She has time to shoot and hits it. You can't give her that space, and she will exploit it.
Well, she exploited by going between her legs to open up the shooting lane.
Wardwell kicked outside. McElhaney wants to answer, not quite. Gabby Russell skies for the rebound, but she's trapped by 3 different Raiders and draws the foul.
Well, here's that Gibbons 3 right here. You're going to see it. Gets a rebound, tips it out. She takes that dribble and launches it. And third 3 of the game, I believe, Rob.
Scarlett Mooney called for the foul. That's her third. Stolen by the Raiders, knocked away from Russell. McElhaney lost the handle. She was last to touch it. Halldale basketball. Terrell. Timeout call by Coach Shane Abbott. Take a 30-second timeout. So let's organize the Bulldogs there as far as trying to find a way to inbound and break that press.
Well, I want to let you know at the conclusion of tonight's game, our good friends at Capsa Pizza will be doing it. There was our last Capsa Pizza winner. That's Molly Takatsu. That was back in the fall must have been for a soccer game that we did. Chris is nodding here. So we'll see Molly in action tomorrow night. It should be one of the Gardner Tigers taking the floor for the Lady Tigers as they get their season underway tomorrow night against the Belfast Lions. As you said, Rob, lots of new matchups statewide. It's exciting to see.
A game right now, name a school and say, guess what class and division they're in.
Yes.
Because it seems like outside of some of the larger schools who are in AA, now in A, a lot of things have changed. It'd be weird this year seeing the Coney Rams, for example, not playing in Augusta for the tournament. They're in Class B, so they're up in Bangor.
That's going to be funny. And
Lawrence Bulldogs as well, kind of a staple in Augusta the last few years, several years, 20, 30, 40 years. Not anymore. Of course, the Bulldogs did play in Bangor, I think, at the start of the 2000s. We've had these realignments before, and this one, though, fairly sweeping overall with the addition of Class S.
Coney Rams with new coach and Alex Bessie.
Traveling called against Mackenzie Wardwell.
So a lot of Alex when she played down at Central Maine Community College before she took her talents up to UMaine Farmington, where she was two or three sport athlete up there. And,
started off at Spruce Mountain, I believe, right?
And then she coached Mount Blue the last 2 years,
yep.
And now she's moving over to Coney.
Terrell. Little overcooked for Russell. It ends up with Mackenzie Wardwell.
First phone call I'd make is to Paul Vachon.
Not a bad guy to talk to.
Yeah, boy. What a coach. What a guy.
McElhaney kicked outside. Elwell trying to penetrate on Ciccarelli. Couldn't get by the sophomore. Wow, for three. Won't fall. Wardwell, Benson, a rebound. The pressure again gets to Halldale. They turn it over. Lau will try it again. That won't fall. Wardwell, jump for the rebound. It's a jump ball. Oak Hill keeps it. Halldale basketball. I misspoke. That's stolen. And a kiss off the glass for two, Shelby Elwell. That bounces across. It went off Ciccarelli all the way to Gabby Russell. Gibbons arrives. She'll take the college three, front iron. Long rebound to Scarlett Mooney. McElhaney in transition. Absorbed a little bit of contact, not enough to draw the foul. Did alter the shot, though. And Gibbons, I believe, called for the foul here. That's two if so. Couple subs coming in for Halldale. Shea O'Connor, Abby Hall. Both back in.
Old friend Troy McDonald watches a lot of our games. Troy, former manager for me back in the day at Gardner High School. Hi, Troy.
McElhaney for three. It's wide. Elwell behind the arc. Lau tried to go back outside. It ricocheted off a Halldale foot. Gibbons. Hall. And it's stripped. Raiders back on the attack outside. Scarlett Mooney for three. Swish.
Ooh, bombs. Bombs away.
Mooney's very good from outside. 9 points all on threes. Three so far.
Well, here's a third one right here. Going to see it, and this is a long-range dial-up as well. No hesitation. And those three-point shooters, they have a feel for where they can shoot from, and you can see it in their confidence. No hesitation. Mooney just let it launch and netted it home.
Wardwell outside. Lau wants it. Close. Rebound, Gabby Russell. Another strong rebound for the Halldale sophomore. Gibbons takes it all the way and draws the foul. Almost the and one, but it rolled out. That's on Grace Lau. It's her third. Gibbons at the line shooting two.
So with the new scheduling, Rob, it's going to take a while for things to shake out, isn't it? To see who's who and what's what, and who the strong teams are, and it's going to be an exciting year that way.
I think it's going to be a lot different. I think what you see right now for all the teams across the state, and what you might see in February into March. First weekend in March, state championships in Bangor, Augusta, and Portland, as always.
Yeah, we're looking forward to the holiday tournament. We'll be able to get 2 games, Winthrop, Halldale games, and Gardner-Coney games up there as well. That's going to be an exciting couple of days for us.
Another 3 on the way. That rattles out. Lau the rebound. Strong put back for 2. Grace Lau, another couple of points. And Lau now with 8.
Yeah, Lau hit the 3s early.
Yeah, well, left-handed layup for 2.
Well, you can see the type of game the Raiders want to play. They're playing right up to their nickname, Raiders, with this full court pressure. That's how they want to play. Fast.
Fast, aggressive, and make the opponent uncomfortable. There's 2 more for Grace Lau. Benson was the last to touch it. Shelby Elwell, the sophomore, over to inbound for Oak Hill. Over to McElhaney. McElhaney, number 3, playing pass with Scarlett Mooney. There's Lau again. They dare to shoot. Not that time. And the rebound, once again, Gabby Russell. Russell draws the foul. Wardwell, I believe. McElhaney also there, but probably number 20. That's what we'll see.
Well, I really like the composure that Shane Abbott is showing here. He continues to teach, and, you know, his voice level is perfect for a young team, and, you know, program's in the right hands here. He's got the right idea.
Sil Patel into the game for the first time for Halldale. Out there at number 2. Swinging around far side. Lau back to Mooney. Long 3. Won't go. Another rebound for Gabby Russell. Great position there, but the quick hands from Mooney stole it. Oak Hill can reset. Elwell. Mooney. Elwell wants that 3, and it won't fall. Gibbons. Coast to coast. Yes. Gibbons almost got the steal. It's over there to help out Grace Lau. That's the 3rd on Gibbons.
Yeah, boy, they're really going to have to keep Sierra in the game, that's for sure.
You have to be careful now with that 3rd. Scarlett Mooney. Grace Lau again, perimeter action. Setting up the shot for Wardwell. Caught the back iron. O'Connor had the rebound, knocked out of her hands. It's Halldale basketball. Annika Terrell back in. Genevieve Ciccarelli also returning. Gibbons and Russell will get a break. Gibbons with those 3 fouls. Russell's got a couple. Let's see who handles the basketball now for Halldale. The Dogs have to hurry. Good hustle by O'Connor to get there, but the pass stolen. McElhaney bounced through the paint. Scarlett Mooney outside. Here's a 3 on the way that's short. That was McElhaney. We'll scratch that. That was Caroline Reedy who just stepped in. Terrell. Has deflected, ends up with Patel. Patel had it stolen. McElhaney right in the passing lane. Elwell, guarded by Patel. Elwell. Wow. Outside McElhaney again. Here's Elwell driving. Lost the handle. Terrell with it now for Halldale. Annika Terrell. Switching to the left hand. Lost control. Loose on the floor. Who's got it? It's jump ball. And the arrow's going Oak Hill's way. Madeline Sikora back in for Oak Hill. Abby Hall returns for Halldale. Mooney. Tough dribbling there for Sikora. Got through some pressure But the Bulldogs eventually wear her down, and she travels. Marina Badger in for the first time. Badger number 25, a Halldale sophomore. Vachon. 3 on the way. Sikora, it's short. And Mooney can't quite keep the rebound in play. Cassidy Benson back in for Halldale. She'll replace Annika Terrell. Gibbons back in for Halldale. They need her handling the basketball. Pressure's giving the Bulldog a hard time here today. Pressure draws the traveling violation. Good defense by McElhaney. Going to the front court, the return pass from Sikora. Here's a 3 on the way. It's offline that time. That was Skylar Vachon. Vachon with it again. Sikora baseline rejected. Good hands from Sierra Gibbons. Got a bit of a hand in the face and an offensive foul as she pushed Vachon away. That's 4 on Gibbons.
Yeah, the basketball cannot be a weapon.
Garrett Gibbons now with 4 will have to be extremely careful.
Yeah, a little frustration there.
And she'll be checking out right now is Scabby Russell. Just topped off the bench. You see number 12 entering. Raiders on the inbounds. Reedy's shot, no. Rebound, the putback, yes. That's Madeline Sikora. Now the Bulldogs are going to have to find some way through, and that time stepping through Ciccarelli picked up the foul. It's 4 now on Oak Hill. Skylar Vachon is called for the foul. That's her first. Bulldogs back up quickly, Cassidy Benson. Ciccarelli had it rejected, hustles to get it back though. Good effort by Ciccarelli. Great job keeping that in the Halldale side of the floor too, and she picks up the foul from Scarlett Mooney. That's 4 on Mooney, I believe.
I want to wish good luck to my former player, now back coaching. Coached here at Halldale as an assistant for a number of years. Dana Lawrence at the helm of the Wiscasset. Who are they now?
Wolverines.
Wolverines. Thank you, Rob. You want to know a nickname in the state of Maine? Rob Kennedy's got it.
First shot on the way. Ciccarelli rolls out. She'll get another one. Yeah, one snow day, I had a quest to find out which was the most common high school nickname in the state. I'm looking through the MPA's records and found out. You know who it is?
Let's see. Let me think for a minute. We have maybe Tigers.
It would have been a while ago when you lose Rockland and Jay.
Okay, yeah.
Kind of dropped down.
Yeah. Rams, maybe?
A lot of Rams, but they were, I think, second.
Okay. I'm all around it. Let's see.
There's a few around here. Here's Reedy with it, as Rob Munzing thinks. It's a long 2 on the way, a little too strong from Addie New, who just came in the game, the freshman. Again, this Oak Hill team loaded with freshmen and sophomores. New had the rebound and lost it. Foul called in the rebounds.
Well, we can't keep the folks at home waiting any longer, Rob.
Now, Solonsky and Erskine.
The Eagles,
The Eagles.
There you
a
go.
lot of Eagles around the state.
Eagles fly high.
So the foul call, it's the first one.
Well,
Cadence Lurch.
Let's throw it out on the reverse there. And are there any schools that have a unique singular nickname here? We'll let our folks at home think a little bit. I think
There's
I
a few
got
of
one.
those I can think
there's
of.
a few.
First shot by Shea O'Connor is good.
I think the Roadrunners of Mount Abram.
The Lee Pandas.
Might be one. Lee Pandas.
There's only one Shire Towners, I know that. So 1 out of 2 for Shea O'Connor.
Ramblers over at Winthrop.
Now 1 Ramblers.
Yeah.
Only 1 Stags, my alma mater.
Yeah.
Reedy with it now. New passes off. Lau with a 3, no. The rebound to Abby Hall. 9 seconds for the Bulldogs to work. Russell picked her dribble up. Has to get rid of it and does. Hall with 3 seconds. Here's the shot. Ciccarelli. It's a little short, and that'll do it for the third quarter. So we'll step aside, head to the break. Oak Hill with a 43-17 lead over Halldale. Back in a moment on Munzing Media.
At River Redemption, we're open and ready for your business. Stop by River Redemption and check out our easy in and out bottle counter. We're all about making things quick and simple for you. Large loads are accepted, so please consider us for your school, group, or organization bottle drive. We can't wait to see you all down on the river. River Redemption, 261 Water Street, Randolph, right across from IGA. Come support your local spot. We're excited to serve our community. Large pickups are available, so give us a call. We're open Monday, Thursday, Friday, 7:30 to 4, Saturday, 7:30 to 3, and Sunday, 7:30 to 2. Want to remind you about the bottle drive coming up for the boys basketball team. I think that I saw that information on social media. You want to contribute some bottles to the Halldale boys basketball team? Let them know. They'll come pick them up, yeah.
And that's this weekend, correct?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. And the other thing about our new sponsor, River Redemption and Beverage, they'll come to your house and pick up your bottles. You got to give them a call down there, and that information's up on our ad. You'll also find them on Facebook. I think it's going to be a Capsa Pizza night for me, Rob. We'll have the Capsa Pizza player of the game.
It's the perfect time for this game when it gets over.
That's what I was
run
thinking.
to Capsas on the way home.
Yeah, exactly right.
Halldale basketball. This is the freshman Cassidy Benson. Russell back outside. Abby Hall's pass was anticipated well by Shelby Elwell, but she couldn't keep it in play. It remains Bulldogs basketball.
Yeah, we got people chiming in now. Gordy Raines, one of our big fans, says probably Greyhounds. One Greyhounds, Rob?
Yeah, one Greyhounds.
Yep,
all I know
Lisbon.
of. Yep.
Yep.
One Shipbuilders. Good pass underneath, and Shea O'Connor cashes in off the glass.
Good job by O'Connor, staying with that play.
3 points now for O'Connor. He's got Mooney outside. His pass inside to Wardwell. Wardwell, good defense. It was stolen. This will be a backcourt violation because Elwell touched it before it got to the timeline.
Yeah, I just mentioned it.
Russell inbounding for Halldale. Bulldogs playing without Sierra Gibbons with her 4 fouls. She's temporarily on the bench. O'Connor worked her down low again. That shot a little too strong by Cassidy Benson. A foul. The shot was up. Gabby Russell will get called for her 3rd.
Well, this is our first broadcast of Halldale Sports since the victory by the boys soccer team to repeat. Boy, what an accomplishment that is in a very competitive Class C division, back-to-back.
And same guy, Carter Eldridge, scoring in overtime both
Yeah,
years.
I know, huh? We'll see Carter soon.
Yeah, we will. Actually, we can see him right now. He's over across the way. Halldale boys basketball team here watching this game. We're talking about Halldale post-grad athletes. I want to mention a couple other ones, too, I was just thinking of, being a big hockey guy. A couple guys playing prep hockey, taking a post-grad year. Ben Platt is down at Bridgeton Academy and at Hebert Academy, Lincoln Dobbin. They both played for the Coney, Halldale, Monmouth, and lots of other schools team last year. We just call them Coney.
Yeah.
Russell. Here's Cassidy Benson trying to shift away from Elwell. Ciccarelli. They gave her the shot, didn't want it. Well, not her opportunity, but Benson will oblige. Came close, caught the iron. That'll be Oak Hill basketball. Maddie Coro returning to the game for Halldale. And she'll take Abby Hall's place. Raiders with a 24-point lead. Wardwell, she's played a very good game outside and inside. Elwell. McElhaney in the corner, lost her dribble. And that'll be saved. Good work to save that by Scarlett Mooney, and a timeout call by Chuck Collins to regroup.
Yeah, things breaking down a little bit there, and coaches, let's get over here, ladies, talk about it, and let you know we can do better than we just did. Want to let you know we got some more things coming up here tomorrow night, right here on Munzing Media. Belfast at Gardner, they will open up in Class B now. They'll take on the Lions in a doubleheader. I like these doubleheaders. It's really good for us. I'm being a little selfish, Rob. We can do both games.
Yeah, they're at the same
one
time.
side.
It's hard to be in two places at once.
Yeah, so that's fantastic. And we get doubleheader action up at the Augusta Civic Center for the Christmas tournament. So that'll be fantastic, as well as we'll be able to cover the Halldale games against Winthrop. We've done those the last couple of years, as well as the Gardner games against Coney now up at the Augusta Civic Center. They'll play a doubleheader, and that actually gets us a bonus situation as well. Normally we have the boys and the girls Gardner games on when they play at home, but this year, because one of the teams up at the Civic Center is a visitor, Rob, so I think it's the girls, so we'll have Coney Gardner girls later from Gardner, so we'll get 3 of those rival games on.
That's good to have.
Fantastic.
Now fans will really love the rivalry games. Chris Wheeler mentioned another school, nicknamed the Waynfleet Flyers, but the Flyers actually, was Wayne the Wombat? Yeah, the Wombat, so that would be unique twice. No Wombats, no other Flyers as far as I know. I don't think anyway.
Yeah, and Rob mentioned the Shipbuilders as well.
Brunswick Dragons. Here's a 3 on the way. Grace Lau close off the iron. Rebound, loose on the floor. Coro has it, jump ball. This will stay where it is with the Oak Hill Raiders. Caroline Reedy about to come back in the game, the sophomore for Oak Hill.
Yeah, we teachers manage to teach all the time.
Raiders, nice inbound pass. Good defense from O'Connor to force the miss from Scarlett Mooney. And a jump ball call, give it to Halldale. They have the arrow. Ciccarelli, Gabby Russell, and she knew there was defense there. Position from Scarlett Mooney caused the turnover. Sierra Gibbons will re-enter the game. And Gabby Russell also has 4 fouls. So Russell and Gibbons both playing with 4, both on the floor. Mooney wants another 3, a little too strong that time. Gibbons fighting for the rebound, has to be a little careful, and she was. That allowed the shot by Mackenzie Wardwell to stay up there on the rim, wouldn't drop. And jump ball will keep it with Oak Hill. Annika Terrell will come back in on the next whistle. They're letting her in now. So Terrell in, and Ciccarelli will come out for Coach Shane Abbott. Wardwell inbounds the ball. Gibbons alert, steals it. Gibbons now in a foot race with Mooney. Gibbons. Count the basket. 2 more for Sierra Gibbons. And that might be 5 on Mooney. I think it is. That is the 5th on Scarlett Mooney, so she will take no further role in this game. Gibbons trying to complete the 3-point play. Here with 18 points. And it'll stay on there as it rattled out. Stolen by Gibbons. Gibbons maintained possession despite Wardwell almost knocking it away. Good poise by the senior. Russell, baseline rejected by Lau. Russell will try again. Gibbons outside. Gibbons watched by Vachon. Russell in the paint, that's where they want to feed her. Solid defense from Wardwell, forcing the miss. Elwell, scoop, that'll be an offensive foul. 3rd on Elwell. That's that 4th on Elwell. She'll leave the game. Haley Harris, number 15, comes in. She's seeing her first action, the junior. Annika Terrell. O'Connor trying to work around Wardwell. Gibbons stops and hits. She can let that shot go very quickly, and the accuracy spot on. Wardwell outside, first shot of the game. That's coming from Harris. O'Connor with the rebound. Cassidy Benson taking on Reedy and hits. And Halldale's cut the gap to 18 points. Timeout call by Chuck Collins and Oak Hill.
Well, this is a good time to remind everybody that Facebook is temperamental. They stopped our stream early for some reason. We have no idea why they do some of these things. But that's why I always put up the alternate stream, and I just put a note up on Facebook for everybody. Go right to YouTube where it's still streaming and doing well, and we don't know. Facebook has become problematic, and it's not my ever first choice for anybody to watch any of our games, either on Boxcast, the Boxcast app, or we're sending out to YouTube now, and YouTube seems to be a lot more dependable.
I can't recommend Boxcast highly enough. It's really, really good. That's what I use to watch the Muncie Media broadcasts, and watched one of the nights I was off from football, watched which Gardner game it was, but on the big screen, coming in crystal clear, it looked like a CBS broadcast. It's that clear.
Yeah, and that's the way to do it, folks. And I put out instructions on that a few times. The way to do that is whatever your streaming device is, whether it's an Apple TV, a Roku device, a Fire Amazon device, whatever it is, go to their app store and Boxcast will be there. Do a search for Boxcast. Then the second step on that is open that up and search for Muncie Media and make it a favorite. And then all you got to do is click on it every single time, and our game comes up in full HD right on your big screen. Looks really good. Thanks for that plug. Rob, I meant to say that again at the start of the season, so that was great.
Halfway through the fourth quarter, approaching that point anyway. Kenzie Wardwell for Oak Hill, who took the lead and pulled away in the second quarter. 12-8 after one, they scored 18 points. It was an 18-1 lead in the second quarter for Oak Hill. That's when they pulled away, and it's been somewhat even really since midway through the third. And that hole has been a little too deep for Halldale to really fully expect to climb out of. Reedy into the corner, that's McElhaney. Grace Lau. Lau looking to drive. Working on Gibbons, who's got those 4 fouls. There's a shot on the run off the back iron, Reedy. There's a rebound there for Gabby Russell. Gibbons trying to penetrate. Excellent work by Wardwell to stick right with her. Almost got the steal. Terrell, the rainmaker for 2. And Terrell, the freshman, pulls 2 more back for Halldale.
Yeah, high off the glass. We'll show you a replay of that in a second.
There's a long 2 for Reedy. Following her shot, lost the handle. Terrell with it again. Terrell, confident, takes the shot, got a little too deep. A rebounds. O'Connor got fouled.
Well, here's the Terrell 3 from downtown. You're going to see it right here. Now, just inside the three-point range, off the glass.
Stepped around the defender and took the shot. Fouls Mackenzie Wardwell's 3rd.
Well, she's a freshman, going to get a lot of playing time in her freshman year here.
She will. And this time it's Gabby Russell who draws the foul. Might be Wardwell again. And it is. That's her 4th. And Russell at the line, shooting 2. She gets 1 more. Yes, perfect. 3 points now for Gabby Russell. Bulldogs were down by 20 plus. They've shaved some points off, down by 15 now. The game had gotten away from them, but they were not daunted by that and have kept battling.
Yeah, something to grow on.
Oh, yeah, for sure. They get the ball back after the traveling call. Gibbons. Orwell backs off. O'Connor on the block. Try to work back outside of a triple team. And it's stolen by Wardwell. Solid defense by Wardwell and Harris there. Reedy for three. Almost got caught in the elbow up there. Last touch by Gabby Russell. It'll stay with Oak Hill. 2:18 remains. Wardwell to inbound for the Raiders. Russell with a quick hands. And they get the timeout call in time. They did. Jane Abbott wanted to avoid the traveling violation. Just got that timeout called, and Halldale will keep the basketball with 2:14 to go. Bulldogs have Wells on Friday. They'll be heading down 95 to Wells. Mount Abram will come here next Wednesday night, and then a week from that game, they'll take on Valley. The Cavaliers, they'll play Valley twice this year, once home, once away. Boys doing the same thing. Oak Hill's got Maranacook. That'll be on Wednesday next week. A trip to Mount Abram on Friday. Then home to take on their neighboring rival Lisbon will make the trip. Right up Route 9. Next 3 games for the Raiders. Busy night tonight. It's kind of the soft launch.
Yeah, soft launch, yeah.
Basketball season. Few games tonight, really busy night tomorrow. People aren't playing tonight, everyone plays tomorrow if they didn't play today.
And then we'll blink a couple of times and it'll be tournament time.
Just saying the same thing. It always works that way. You're sitting here in the first game of the season. You think you got those 18 games ahead of you, and all of a sudden you got the Christmas tournaments going on. You wake up and it's late January and you're talking about coming down the stretch. The heel points matter at that point, and then the prelims and the tournament. And a new arrangement for the tournament as we were talking about as well. Gus is going to be very busy with Class S playing there.
Yeah.
Gibbons battling Wardwell. Nice screen set. Gibbons that time short in the shot. That's out of bounds. Good screen by Russell to free her up. Shot just off the mark.
Want to let fans know all our games that we'll be streaming for high school between Halldale and Gardner up on our Facebook page.
Shelby Elwell taking her time. The Raiders don't need any more points. There's under 2 minutes to go. And they'll just try to keep possession and milk some clock here.
Well, it's something to practice too, Rob. You might be in a game where we're up by 2 points.
Absolutely.
And you want to do this. So you got to practice it.
I know exactly what they're doing. I have no problem with that. Of course, this is where fans will scream for the shot clock, but it won't be a factor here as it was taken away and given back. Then we got a new set of clock, or new time on the clock.
I think the shot clock's coming.
Oh, I think so too. And within 5 years. Maybe sooner.
I think Cooper Flag ought to outfit every school in the state with we call it the Cooper Flag shot clock.
Could he afford it?
I'm good at spending other people's money, Rob. You notice I didn't say it would be the Munson Media
no,
shot
you did
clock
not.
statewide.
I think Cooper's making a little money, though. We could call him down to Dallas and see if he'll equip the state with shot clocks for the. How many schools play basketball?
I just I come up with stuff sometimes, and then I shake my head going, I don't know if I should have said that. but we don't mean it that way. We just mean, just being a little facetious, I think, as we get a good look at the Raiders in their huddle. But, we are just so proud of what that kid has done. 18 years old still, and just dominating some games and just doing it all the right way, saying all the right. He's just got maturity beyond his years. It just oozes out of every pore in his body.
He's easy to root for.
He
That's the
is
thing.
so
Even going
easy.
back to high school, when he was just dominating the state of Maine here, and didn't have any kind of mentality, attitude about it. What I liked about it too is I saw him with Dave Peck, who was a reporter down in Portland, and went up to basically challenge Cooper for a game of one-on-one. And Cooper, as a freshman, of course, demolished Dave, who showed up in a Brewer jersey, by the way, just to kind of wave the red flag in front of the Bull, as it were.
Yeah.
Cooper had such a great time, and his personality came out, and, well, he's never looked back.
Well, it's...
And
I
broadcast a lot of games, too, Rob Munson, and one of my biggest thrills was that main event contest.
Oh, yeah, that was great.
When he came back with Montford. That was just so fun to see him dominate some of the best players in high school, some now in the pros, some still playing Division I, Power 5 college basketball as the carry with 1 minute gives it back to Halldale.
Well, and the whole family gets it.
Yes.
That's what you like.
Exactly.
I mean, they're Maine people, and Maine loves them, and I don't think that's ever going to change. They're just fantastic. Ace doing a great job up at the University of Maine.
Yep.
And fantastic. And when all three brothers were playing together, what a class act that was, that team. When the older brother was playing as well, was Hunter was playing as well, and Ace and Cooper were freshmen, and for their only year together, really did some nice things. And don't forget what they really did for the game of basketball here in the state of Maine. It's just fantastic what they have done and how they elevated it. And, you know, we all puff out with pride now that we've got a Maine kid playing in the NBA.
Yes, long time coming.
Yes, surely was.
Sierra Gibbons, and her foul is her 5th. She'll leave the game for Halldale with 20 points.
Yeah, well, she was it. She's going to be it all year.
And we'll rely on her as a foul called against Annika Terrell.
So it might be at a point for Sierra where she's really got to play very smart on defense and, you know, really try to limit her fouls so that she can, you know, probably play every dribble of the game if she can.
Driving to the hoop, McElhaney passed off to Wardwell. Elwell back outside, there's Lau. O'Kill attacks, great pass. That was McElhaney, but she was picked up well defensively. And a foul called. That was a 5-second violation. Which one? That's a foul. It's on Terrell. Kenzie Wardwell, the lone senior on this team, set to inbound the basketball. Grace Lau, a freshman. Reedy, a sophomore with it. McElhaney, also a sophomore. Elwell, second year too. Scarlett Mooney, of course, who started this game, just a rookie. Oak Hill won 1 game 2 years ago. They won 3 games last year. They're going to start their season with a win this year. I think it's a fairly safe bet to think that Chuck Cullen's team will win more than 3 games this season. They'll continue their upward progress.
Well, if you're going to play the Raiders, you better get your press breaker down.
Yes, you have
Be ready to go.
Watch the long-range bombs. 43-28 the final score. Oak Hill with a win to open their season. They knock off Halldale here in Farmingdale. We'll take a break. When we come back, the Caps' Pizza Player of the Game. We'll run down the numbers and sign off from here in Farmingdale. Back in a moment after this on Munzing Media.
Don't feel like cooking dinner? Call Caps' Pizza in Farmingdale. You can make the whole family happy with our award-winning pizza, sandwiches made on fresh baked bread, delicious nachos, or salads made to order. And don't forget the whoopie pies. We pride ourselves on fast, friendly service and an overall experience that's better than you might expect from a pizza place. So order Capsa's tonight. Pick it up, have it delivered, or enjoy our dining room. Give us a call at 582-0522 or enjoy the convenience of online ordering at capsaspizza.com.
Kennebec Savings post-game show here on Munzing Media, the 43-28 game with the victory Oak Hill over Halldale. Our Caps' Pizza Player of the Game goes to the Halldale player that we determined to be the most valuable, I guess, or just the player of the game overall. It doesn't have to be the most valuable player points-wise, but tonight it is. Sierra Gibbons with 20 of Halldale's 28 points, including 3 threes. She'll win a 10-inch one-topping pizza from Caps' Pizza. We thank them for their support of Halldale High School basketball, as well as the Gardner Tigers. Numbers look like this. Bulldogs, I mentioned Gibbons with 20 points. Shea O'Connor scored 3 points tonight, 2 from the field, 1 from the stripe. Gabby Russell, same thing, 3 points. Cassidy Benson, a couple of points. And Annika Terrell scored her first 2 points as well for the Bulldogs, a total of 28 points tonight for Halldale. Oak Hill balance things out. They run things down like this. Shelby Elwell led the way with 11 points, 1 3-pointer. Grace Lau, 10 points, 2 3-pointers. Scarlett Mooney, 9 points. She had a 3-pointer. 6 points from Mackenzie Wardwell, 3 for Brenna McElhaney. Madeline Sikora, a couple of points, and Jillian Smith, 2 points as well for the Raiders. Next game you see on Munzing Media tomorrow night, doubleheader. Girls leading that off, Rob Munzing?
Yes.
So girls start at 5 o'clock. The boys at 6:30. The Belfast Lions in town as the Tigers kick off their season tomorrow night. So that'll do it for our broadcast. Chris Wheeler, I want to thank him doing our camera tonight. Rob Munzing, our producer and color commentator. My name is Rob Kennedy, saying goodbye from Farmingdale, Maine. The win tonight for the Oak Hill Raiders. Thanks everyone for watching on Munzing Media. Have a great night.